Are we filming now?
It's on.
Okay. I can give a quick intro here. Do we want to do here or down there? Well, let's go downstairs.
Probably downstairs. Yeah, probably downstairs.
Go downstairs.
It's cool if I leave my stuff there, right?
No, it's not cool. Well, welcome to downtown Gilbert. We're actually right outside my office here at Loan Depot, and I have a very special guest with me today.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Butler with Keller Williams Realty, Sonoran Living.
Nick's awesome. He's one of these real estate agents that I work with quite a bit. We actually just got done negotiating a pretty cool deal together. We wanted to highlight the downtown Gilbert area specifically today because I think it's just such a fun place, first of all, to hang out. There's a million restaurants, tons of stuff to do. But from a housing standpoint, Gilbert is just such a hot area. Median home price out here right now is what? Right around
Right about just under $500,000.
It's been around for a while, but it's still growing rapidly, and there's still tons of people moving here. One of my favorite things about Gilbert is the overall demographics are, they're our age. They're between 26 and 34 is the highest demographic of the age group that lives in this area. Tons of homes available for sale. Most of them are built in the year 2000 or newer, and so it's, again, great area. Crime is what? Stupid low out here.
Very, very low.
The schools are phenomenal in this area. For anyone considering a move, again, I am a licensed loan officer right here in Arizona. If you are curious as to how much of a house you can afford, you want to give me a call first so we can figure out exactly what you qualify for when it comes to your monthly payment, total out of pocket. Then once we have all that figured out, Nick will take great care of you.
Then I'll take over. We'll find your dream home.
But for now, let's check out all the cool shit that downtown Gilbert has to offer. So let's
do it.
So right here outside my office, within the same building, are a couple of cool spots. This first one is Scoopwell's, edible cookie dough and ice cream place. Have you been here yet?
I have. It's delicious.
Right? It's so fucking good. For our Christmas party at Loan Depot, we ended up having these guys cater it, so I got to try literally every single type of their cookie dough. None of them are bad. They're all delicious.
All good.
So I was super pumped when nobody took any home because I was eating cookie dough every day. It was awesome. And then this is such a cool local clothing shop called State 48. And then there's a candle area where you can make your own candle and a boxing gym right here. We're not even 20 steps outside my office and there's like 4 things to do. So let's go check out some of the other cool restaurants. Brunch, lunch, bars. One of my particular favorite places is the White Rabbit. We'll head down there in a little bit, but it's a speakeasy. And so you have to have a password just to get into the place. And then there's a secret door that opens up to this underground bar. Super, super cool. What's your favorite place to eat down here, Nick?
Probably Zen Burger. Most frequent one, dude.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That and the Porch, but Zen Burger probably takes
the Porch is honestly one of my favorites. Have you gotten their like fishbowl drinks where they have these shareable cocktails? Oh man, it's so good.
The craft burgers.
There's some on their menu called a big ass bowl of chili.
They also have really, really good craft milkshakes for dessert too. Ooh. I've tried every single one on the menu. You can't go wrong with any of them.
I didn't even know that, so now I gotta go try a milkshake.
You never go wrong with Whiskey Row.
Country bars.
Live music.
You even got a rooftop bar. Have you been to Sotel?
I have not.
Some of the best craft cocktails you can get down here, in my opinion. So here's the Porch. This one's fun. You can sit on a swing as you chill outside. This is honestly one of my favorite spots down here as well. Like, great lunch spot, great for happy hours.
Really good during sports as well. TVs everywhere.
Snooze is a cool brunch spot. The line is always out the door in the morning though.
Great mimosas and phenomenal French toast.
Oh yeah, their French toast is insane. This is my Taco Tuesday go-to spot.
It's a good one.
Joyride Taco House, my go-to Taco Tuesday place. They have awesome lunch specials.
Postinos.
Yeah, Postinos. If I'm meeting with like a real estate agent or an insurance agent, I almost always pick Postinos as the meeting place.
There you go.
It's so much fun. I wish I knew a little bit more about the history, but I know this Liberty Marketplace has been around since Gilbert was established, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
It's one of the oldest restaurants we have, and they've redone it, obviously. And then, of course, the famous Gilbert Water Tower. And this just popped up not too long ago, food truck area. I think the plan for this area is to kind of bring more and more food trucks in here just to, bring even more food options.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's cross here. Okay, are you ready to learn the secret entrance to the White Rabbit? It's not open yet because it's a speakeasy and they don't open until later. So if you head down these steps, Dr. O'Hare Apothecary. Normally there's like a bouncer type of guy right here who just chills in a suit. Come up to him and he'll be like, what's the password? And then you have to give them the password. Within that door is just a hallway and it looks like a bunch of bookcases. Push that open and it opens it up to the whole bar. So here's the Heritage Plaza. See, they're just having a good old time. For those that want to know your future, you just call this person. But if you want to know how to get pre-qualified, you need to call me, not the psychic, okay?
Good old Champion Sports Saloon.
Oh, you can't beat Champs, dude. This is one of my favorite spots.
Gets a little crazy on the weekends, but I've definitely had some good times here.
Straight up old school dive bar, sports bar. They have darts, cheap beer, like just, this is your classic dive bar situation. So
Great time.
If you don't want the fancy stuff over there, come check out Champions.
This is your place.
This is where the locals hang out. This is a lot of fun. We don't need to
ignore them.
Right, we don't need to, we're gonna ignore this real estate office.
Call me.
You talk to this guy, don't talk to these guys. One of my absolute favorite places, Joe's Real Barbecue. This same thing. This barbecue joint has been around
20 plus years.
Yeah, this building itself used to be a grocery store way back in the day. It's such a fun little spot. This is one of my favorite barbecue joints because honestly, you can get a ton of food. If you just want to get your food to go, you can order it right here on the side of the building and you don't even have to go inside.
People from all over the country come here just to eat at Joe's Barbecue.
Yep, absolutely. Eat at Joe's, right? This is probably the most unique little food stand I have ever seen in my life because they only sell two things, burritos and ice cream cones.
Great combination.
Right? I mean, you can't go wrong with burritos. They have two kinds of burritos and I think 2 or 3 different types of ice cream cones. Anytime like I forget my lunch or I need something fast, I come over here and I get a Topo Loco burrito. So good. They load them up. They're really cheap. They're what? $9?
$9.
$9,
Yep.
but
$9 for a humongous burrito.
Huge burritos. I've never had their ice cream though, because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't.
I'm sure it's
comment.
good though.
I'm sure it's awesome. And that's what I love about downtown Gilbert. Like, there's so much fun to do, hanging out for happy hour with friends or your wife or whatever. But there's so many kid-friendly places down here too, but it's still fun for the adults. So like, bring the kids, bring everyone.
Bring everybody.
Yeah, it's a party. So.
Something for everybody to do
Absolutely.
down here.
Whiskey Row. Great country bar, even though I don't like country music, but I like the food.
And if you like dancing, plenty of that too.
Plenty of dancing. They got cornhole too.
And not all the live bands it's not only country music. They
That's
do
true.
have a variety of music that they play.
They got some rock and stuff that they play.
Absolutely.
Let's go sneak in the back way on Oso. Some casual jaywalking, don't mind us. It's such a unique area, but it's so fun. So here's Oso. This place is huge. Dog friendly as well, so dog friendly patio.
Dog park
Dog
in the
park
bar.
Within the bar, so like very, very dog friendly, obviously. You have your dogs sit at your table or you can just set them loose in the dog park. And then this is the park. See, how fun is this? Like, you feel like you're walking into like a baseball park or something. A second bar, cornhole, all kinds of fun stuff.
Tons of open space. You got the umbrellas and the mist system for those hot summer months. Been walking
grain of
around
salt.
for a good 25, 30 minutes.
Right,
Doing all
yeah.
right.
Straight in the sun. I should have wore a hat.
Haven't melted yet.
This area is much cooler at night because all these lights turn on. And so it's just a fun ambiance. This whole area out here really gets busy as the sun goes down, people come out and it's just very, very social out here.
Yep.
Have you been to culinary?
I have.
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious. They have a lot of games and activities here too as well.
No, they're huge inside. They've got the bar area and then you've got like sit down, even though it's all together, like they're so big inside each one of these places. For more tips and tricks, check out several of my other videos that go into how you can structure offers, how you can get sellers to pay for your closing costs. So be sure to check out my other videos. I've got a whole library full of them, or if you do have a question that you don't see answered on anything, hit me up in the comments. All my contact information is always on the back part of this, so be sure to give me a call today and I'd be happy to help. And then back to the same side of the street we were on before, but we got Barrio Queen, Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, new spot that just recently opened up called The Bar. I finally went there for the first time on Friday. Oh, it was actually good.
Nice.
I had this like bourbon espresso martini sort of thing called the Rattler.
Delicious.
So good.
Peterson's Ice Cream. This is one of mine and my kids' favorite ice cream spots. It always makes for a great dessert after dinner. Walk right over here. They hand make all their own ice cream.
And then this is also one of the newest ones, Shaq's Big Chicken. I'm sure most people know who Shaq is. I had that for lunch today, actually. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, solid. Well, let's go into the plaza here. So we're pretty close and almost back to where we started nearby my office, but this is another little plaza, even more over here. So there's a couple other favorite spots I want to show you. Eric's got the real work.
I know, right?
Running around with that camera.
Dodging cars, dodging signs.
Right?
Rocket Fizz. This place is awesome.
Yeah.
It's some old school candies.
This legit is one of my favorite places down here. When we found out we were moving our office down here, my wife wasn't concerned with the amount of bars and me out drinking all the time. She's like, you're gonna be in this damn candy store every day buying candy. I was like, yeah, I probably will
Pretty
be.
much.
Ton of old school candy, like all the fun ones, and then just
Candy cigarettes.
Laffy Taffies.
Bottled root beers.
Yeah, all the old school sodas. Like, this is such a fun little shop. It's one of those like little nostalgic ones. We've got
Sushi Brokers.
I do like Sushi Brokers, actually. It's a really good spot. I took my assistant to lunch here one time and we dropped like $150 on lunch, so.
Damn.
It's a little pricey. Yeah, the arcade bar though. Right
Tons
here.
of games.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Oh, it's a blast.
I feel like a big kid every time I come
I know,
here.
right? They do let you take kids here, but you have to show like ID at the door. This is definitely more for like a date night. Like I'd rather
Yeah.
not bring the kids to this
No,
one.
I've never brought my kids here. I come here with a big group of my friends, my wife, we all just hang out, have drinks, and have a great time playing games.
Right? Yeah, you can't go wrong. They have a super legit Star Wars pinball machine in there.
Nice.
This is a great little healthy spot. Kaleidoscope, they have protein shakes, avocado toast, like just a lot of good breakfast stuff, or even just a light lunch. But by far my absolute favorite place down here in downtown Gilbert, Fifth Estate Tattoo. Some of the best tattoo artists in the entire state of Arizona. This is where I personally get tattooed. Another one of my favorite places, because I'm here a lot.
Couldn't tell.
Right? Yeah. Clever Koi is also on my top 3 best cocktails you can get down here in downtown Gilbert. Number 1's probably White Rabbit, then Sotel, then this place. And the food is phenomenal. They have really good ramen. If you go in, ask for the bartender, Terrence, and just ask him to make you something delicious. Tell him what you like and he'll make it happen.
He'll make it happen.
Yeah, good stuff. So you got to see all the craziness of the downtown Gilbert area. It is a ton of fun. If it's just you and family, or if it's just you and a date, or even just you, like there's so much stuff to do out here and it's still growing. Nick, what's going on in this area? What's happening over here?
It's gonna be a mixed use, so we're gonna have some apartment homes, some retail shops, more bars, more restaurants. It's just never ending here in downtown Gilbert.
And from a real estate investment standpoint, I mean, what are we looking at realistically on the low end from appreciation for homes for the next couple years?
I would say on a low end, they're projecting somewhere around the 3 to 5% appreciation. And honestly, I think in the long run, that's gonna even be low. That's gonna be a pretty conservative figure.
I agree. There's nowhere to go but up. This area has always done extremely well because of all those things we mentioned before. The median income in this area is much higher than the average in the United States. So like, you know, people with money are out here. I absolutely love downtown Gilbert.
I do as well.
I live fairly close to the Gilbert area as well, and so, you know, date nights, this is kind of our go-to spot.
Always something fun to do down
Right?
here.
Gilbert, love it.